Well, in the last session I have explained how to create fragments using XML code. In this session I will show how to create the fragments using Java. Okay, so you can do the changes in the same application. If not, you can create the new application. Okay, I'll go with the new application. Create your new application. I'll give the name as fragment example 2. Okay, click on next, and I will go with the blank activity only. Finish. Okay, I'll close other files. Okay, I'll keep only your XML file of your current project. So now I will remove this hello world, and you can zoom it if you wish. This is your XML file. Okay, and now as usual, if you want to create a fragment, you have to create a class first. Select the package, go to new option, create a class. Okay, and here what I will do is I will give the name as fragment 3. Okay, so because already we have mentioned some fragments, so I'll go with fragment 3. Okay, and click on finish. So it has to extend the fragment class. Okay, so and you have to add the on create view method. Okay, all these steps are same. Now it is asking for the layout here. Okay, so for that we have to create the layout. So to create the layout, select your layout folder, click on Android XML file. I'll give the name as fragment 3, starting with small letter. I'll select the linear layout and I'll click on finish. Okay, here if you wish you can add text view. Okay, you can change the text on this. Okay, if not, you can add one more button also. Okay, and here you have to change your layout parameters. Instead of match parent, I will do it as wrap content, because you can see the difference. Okay, so save the changes. So this is the XML file for your fragment. Now go to your fragment, and instead of your super call, what you have to do, use the inflator dot inflate. Okay, select third option. You have to provide the resource, that is our dot layout dot fragment 3, and root is nothing but your view group. Copy that and attach to root. I'll make it as false. Okay, so your fragment is ready. Okay, here it is showing an error. Okay, it is asking to add the suppress warning. Save the changes, and now go to your main activity. See here we haven't added any code. Okay, you have some other methods here. Okay, I don't want these methods, so I will remove that. Just I will keep on create method. And even if you go to your XML file, your main XML file, we haven't added any components here. Okay, so what we will do is go to your XML code. Okay, here you just mention the ID. Okay, how to add the ID? Okay, I will add ID. Okay, here at plus ID is equal to, I'll make it as relative. Okay, relative. I'll save the changes. What I want to do is just I want to add the fragment, but you should know where you have to add the fragment. Okay, so now I am planning to add the fragment inside this particular layout, not as a XML file. Okay, instead of adding it as XML code, so what we are doing is we have already created the fragment using Java. So now this fragment I want to insert inside this particular XML. Okay, that's why I have taken the ID here. So go to your main activity now. So inside your onCreate method, so let us define the fragment. Okay, so remember, if you want to add the fragment using Java code, you have to understand two things. One is fragment manager. Okay, so fragment manager, it's a manager which manages the fragments which are related to a particular activity. Means if this is your main activity, what all the fragments present inside this activity, so all those fragments are managed by your fragment manager. And one more thing, your activity can have a number of fragments. Okay, so to manage all those fragments you need a fragment manager. So I'll give the name as fragment manager. fm is equal to get fragment manager. Okay, and see, if you want to, as I told, if you want to perform any transactions, if you want to add the fragment, or if you want to delete a fragment, or if you want to replace a fragment, okay, all these facilities are present in fragments. I have explained this in my first tutorial about fragments. Okay, you can add a fragment, you can remove a fragment, or you can replace a fragment. Okay, so now if you want to perform all those actions, then you should have one more option, that is your fragment transactions. Okay, so for that I am giving fragment transaction here. I am taking a variable of fragment transaction. I'll give the name as ft is equal to new fragment transaction. Okay, if not, as of now you need not to go with this. What you can do is you have to begin the fragment transaction. Okay, for that you just use, one second, just I will try to remove this. Okay, and instead of doing this, what you can do is you can take the fragment manager and you can just start you can begin this transaction. Okay, using this fragment transaction, you have to add the fragment. So for that you have different options here, see, as we are adding it to in between, like inside your XML. Okay, so now we have to provide the ID of your view group. Okay, so select this and you have to provide, remember, see, this is your Android manifest file, and in between sorry, this is your XML file of your main activity, and here we have to add the fragment. Okay, for that purpose we have taken the ID here. So go to your code, mention the ID, r dot id dot, it is relative. Okay, so this is the ID and we have to add the fragment. So we have to create the fragment first. So for that use your fragment 3. This is the fragment we have created. F is equal to take new fragment. Okay, so now pass that fragment here. Save the changes and try to run the application. Select the application, where it is, okay, here it is. Select the application and run the application. This is our previous application. Okay, check the status. It is installing your fragment 2. Okay, your application has been installed. Let us open that. Remember, automatically it has to open the application, but here we are facing some launcher problem. Okay, so for that purpose you have to open it manually. So here we have the fragment example 2, so select that. So you can find your application here. Okay, but we have done one mistake here. Okay, because it is not displaying any fragment here. Why means, see, after adding your fragment you have to commit that. Okay, so for that your ft dot commit. Okay, without this you can't find the fragment. Okay, select the application and run it once again. Okay, now it is trying to launch the application. Let us check whether it will launch or not. Okay, it has installed, but it is not able to launch. Not an issue, you can click on the application and you can launch the application. Okay, here is your application and you can see the fragment here. Okay, you can change the color of this fragment and you can verify it out whether it is displaying the proper fragment or not. But this is how you can use Java to display the fragments. Okay, and still there are a lot of stuff to learn here. You can replace this fragment. See, it is very simple. As we are adding the fragment here, you have different methods. I will show, like ft dot you have the option for replace. Okay, replace, remove. Okay, and you have all those options. Okay, you can use these options and you can try with fragments. Okay, you can you can try to remove the fragment and you can try to replace the fragment. All those options are there. You can create your own fragments here with fragment 4, fragment 5, with all those names, and you can try to replace them. Okay, so that's how you can work with fragments. Okay, so please try it out and practice all these examples. It's very important. As I told, fragment solves many problems of Android. Okay, so that's it. So thanks for watching.